If you've been having this, if you've been, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. Hello, this is the Provoked Prawn. I want to talk to you about something that's been bothering me for a while. This is a frustration, perhaps, of being a content creator. No. How do we start this off? Now, there are some things to know, and you might have questions like, do you need to update your BIOS? And, well, I was struggling to come up with anything interesting to say about it. Blah, 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 blah. There are a number of different errors that I've seen people make, and I've made them myself. No. There might be... There's probably some confusion around Corsair's fans, and I think it's worth covering these because it could be a problem. Hello, this is the Provoked Prawn, here with this week's Prawn News, the latest tech news that I found interesting, and I'm going to jump into a variety of interesting stories. Hello, this is... Oh, hold on, desk is wobbling again. Hello, this is the Provoked Prawn, here with Prawn News, weekly Prawn News, right in your... hope that I'll make a video on it, and if you don't make a video, they'll chase you and say, where's the video? And which is fair enough. And hopefully I've emailed said PR person and sent them a link to the video, and I just realised that the green screen filter might still be on. No. Shit. And as you can see, one fan has 2 cables, which means that you have a lot of potential fans bossed up on a system that was, say, 10 years old. That just wouldn't work. So you might need to upgrade your motherboard. So despite all that, there are some other things that are worth noting. I've had some weird issues, which I want to talk about. Hello, this is the Provoked Prawn. I've had the most annoying week this week. Corsair has a confusing problem with its fans. I want to talk about this because... hold on a minute. See if you're having problems, because there is a pandemic, an epidemic, a SL, QL, RL. I'm just making up names now. And it's fairly straightforward, but it is worth knowing that this is a socket. Mother. Damn it. Hello, this is the Provoked Prawn, and for quite a few months now. Wait a minute. And 7dB is an interesting... Hello, this is the Provoked Prawn, and I'm wondering whether I can get away with the noise of the birds in the background. Can you hear that or not? It's just here. You can probably see the blue glow from it, and yet you can't hear the mic, and yet you can't hear the... I wish I hadn't... Oh, that was really good. And I've tested out a lot of other microphones, and I've really struggled to find... And I'm still not happy with it. Hello, this is the Provoked Prawn, and in a recent video where I was testing... that intro. In a recent video where I was testing the NVMe performance... In a recent video where I was demonstrating the difference... In a recent video, I was comparing the NVMe performance... And it's been mentioned on Reddit as well, apparently. Too much sunshine. Hello, this is the Provoked Prawn, and it's Prawn News time. The latest tech news that hopefully you'll find interesting. And blah, 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 blah. And so generally the easiest way to set these up was with... I'm still not happy with this. Also not happy with... Hello, this is the Provoked Prawn, and this is the Nakon Rig Pro HD. Wait a minute, is that the name of it? M2. Hello, this is the Provoked Prawn, and this is the Rig... Blah, 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 blah. One interesting feature that made it stand out to me enough to make me say, well, blah, blah, blah. What's going on here? Look, I've got a wood sticking out of my chest. Andy Bishop says, video editing is not your strong side. Thanks, Andy. Being human isn't... Oh. So that's going to be really annoying, but it's also going to be really hot. But Provoke Prawn, thank you so much for... Why am I so red in this? Doesn't make any sense. I look really red. So as you can see, a pretty awesome vertical GPU. Hello, this is the Provoke Prawn, and that was distracting. Hello, this is the Provoke Prawn, and this is Prawn News. And I'm kicking off with the news that Battlefield's anti-cheat system has apparently... If nothing else, just to justify how much money I've spent to myself, you'll see... If I do that, it's a gimbal camera, as you can see. A little gimbal stabilized camera at the top there. No, it's fine. Now this is a step up from the Nova Pro wireless. And the box has got a greasy fingerprint on it. Hello, this is the Provoke Prawn, and welcome